What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Pooble Plow playing some more Construction Simulator. We're back on the European map with the DLC, the airport DLC. Runway Part 2 to start out. Let's get to it. All right, we're back. European... dang, Jacob, don't say it. European airport expansion. We're on runway number 2. I didn't really mean to reset myself. I hit the wrong button. I meant to jump. Crisscross, make you jump. But anyway, so we played this last Saturday and we got fairly kind of like fairly far, kind of. All right, game's a little laggy, but that's okay. Bear, why you bullying? Thanks for the bits, Tomcat, and hello, welcome in. All right, Black Cat's in the game. Let's talk to Black Cat here in just a second. Get Black Cat on the horn here. Let's dial him up, chat. That's not how TeamSpeak works. Dial anybody. Let me get the rotary phone out and enter his phone number. Again, that's not how it works at all. Anyway, I'll say hi to Black Cat. I don't know if Black Cat's actually there, but hello. Hello.
Now on the line with our caller.
Carson's on. Hello, on line 1 we have Carson. Hello.
Hello.
First time caller, long time listener.
I'm so honored that you guys accepted my call.
You're supposed to say first time caller, long time listener. Or long time listener, first time caller.
That's impersonation.
Oh wait.
That's impersonation.
Black Cat's here too. Howdy.
I can barely even hear him.
That is impersonation.
So I sat down after work and like tried to play games and like my sound wasn't working.
Okay.
Like I turned on my headphones, but like none of the fader like lights on it were lighting up.
Uh-oh.
But the Go XLR was working normally. Like I know it worked because I hit a sample and it was really loud.
Uh-huh.
But the only thing I changed was I charged the PlayStation controller through the computer last night.
Oh, and it took your audio.
Yeah, but the headset's not plugged in. But it still took the audio to the controller.
That's awkward.
I went into the sound routing and it's all messed up, and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
Nope. Plug that sucker into the wall. Or, you know, a USB charger, like off the PlayStation itself, right?
The PlayStation's kind of far away from where it would sit.
Gotcha.
There's no room for it to sit up there. Because, well, the PlayStation's on its side.
It's just for Fortnite. It's okay. Or something.
Dude, last night was fun, though.
Last night was lit.
BBear0313 cheered X100. Hey. First time caller, long time listener. Love the show. What's your favorite activity in construction sim? I'll hang up and listen.
Well, wait, how you gonna listen if you're gonna like hit the red X in the top right corner, Bear? It doesn't make sense. That is totally an AM.
The hang up button was like in the bottom center though.
That's totally an AM like talk radio station like phone call though. Bear, thanks for the bits. Running an excavator from in the cab. Probably my favorite thing to do. Or I don't know.
Crane operations.
Dodging all these 5-gallon buckets that we like.
Pitter patter, what you get
Have thanks for the bits for the pitter patter. Hey, so much, Carson. I hate this one so much.
Okay,
Carson.
so there's something I need to tell you about that actually.
What?
Is so when it gets played, since I have it like on my end too.
You hear it too?
I hear it too. The other night you were streaming, me and M-Dog, and I think her friend, we were playing Fortnite. I had like Starbase over your stream, and all of a sudden, like we're just playing, we're like focusing at like the last little bit of a game, and I just hear chugga chugga. What? I just start laughing and like freaking out because I don't know what's happening. Like, M-Dog's looking at me like, what is going on? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it.
Sir,
I'm bringing Dozer.
I need some permissions.
Oh, yeah. This silly game, I tell you what, Bobby.
Packers_40 just resubscribed for 58 months.
Packers, welcome. Didn't you? Packers just resubscribed the other day, I swear. Packers, thanks for the 58-month resub. Welcome back. How's it going? Pretty sure you just subbed like a week ago. You hit like that awkward time where one was, you know.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, welcome in, y'all. Appreciate the hype train that's rolling. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday.
Oh, hey. My
Friday.
sub renews tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
15. No.
Old_man 410 cheered X 200.
Old man, thanks for the 200 biddies. How's it going? Welcome in, y'all.
11 days is my, like, the sub anniversary, though.
Oh, really?
So
How's
in
that?
between tomorrow and 11 days, I've been sub for 5 years.
Wow.
Tier 3.
Well, you weren't tier 3 for all 5 years. Come on now.
I want
Were
a
you?
full refund.
Yeah,
Full
right.
5-year full refund. And you're gonna lose a lot of money on that deal because you only make like what?
Half.
Yeah.
Not even.
Tomcats cheered X 100. Rebecca Black Day.
What?
Rebecca Black Day, Friday.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's an emoji on the screen. Okay, I was like, what?
Yeah, thanks for the bits. I really dislike that alert too, Carson. That one scares me.
It's a little weird. Won't
It's
lie.
Carson yelling, "Stop it!"
Oh, I know. It's still weird.
I have a voice. I had one of like the
No, that's your voice. You had no changers on for that.
like right now I have it on.
Okay. Oh, right
Been
now.
playing with it on like this.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to. Thanks. Stop it. Oh. Can we back drag with this blade? Is that a thing I can do?
Nope. I don't. Yes, but no, not in the game.
It seems like it might kind of be working a little bit. I don't know. Okay, all right. Matt, thanks for the bets. Good gosh. I need more gravel on both of these, by the way. Like a smidge. That's a technical measurement, by the way. A smidge.
I stuck on.
Arson without naming names, because I like secrets and I like to keep things secret, you know, because it's fun. I almost that game I told you that there's a third one of the other day.
Yeah.
I almost did that tonight.
Oh really?
Yeah. Probably should have, huh? It's
Man.
kind of fun.
I'm about to lose. So no.
You gonna be around Monday at all?
Probably
Carson's-
not.
You know, I don't need you to be here. Chat,
Do
this
we?
is why I wear diapers when I stream.
Jacob 2348 cheered
so
X
much.
100. I like saying European because.
I eat crayons.
Jacob 2348 cheered X 420.
Jacob, thanks for the bits. Appreciate them. Are you stuck?
Someone stole my locker.
What?
Rear axle.
Oh,
trucks like
that
this.
kind of locker. I was like, what was your
Yeah.
lunch money in it or something? Like, how bad. Guys, thanks for the hype train. Appreciate y'all. Don't worry, I'm about to get a dozer stuck over here too. And I hope it blows into my mouth.
Pef89 cheered X 300. Monday is when my vacation is over. Well, Tuesday for me, lol.
Gotcha, Pep. Appreciate the 300 bits. Appreciate them. Oh, goodness. So, guys, I know I'm not really doing much, but, like, if you spread the gravel out just by driving on it with the dozer, it makes the dump truck life a lot easier. Just throwing that out there. Or at least that's the theory. Makes life better for the dump truck driver, so. Right. Carson, we playing Fortnite later? Or no?
I don't know.
To be determined? No. Be that way.
we do, it won't be till probably like later.
Okay.
Like
It's Friday, right?
when I would get back. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Like 12:30. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if the buckets are supposed to be drains, I think, Bear. I'm not sure. Oh, God. We're hitting all the bad ones.
Pef89 cheered X200, and October is when who losses to Texas.
Half thanks to the bits. Oh, man. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be drained. See, Bear, you played the first airport with me. We had to like dig trenches and put all that concrete pipe in and stuff. On this one, we had to dig trenches down both sides, but there was no pipe to put in the trench at all. It just like hit it for us. So I don't quite understand that whole. I don't know. So it's like the jobs are a little bit different actually, which is kind of surprising in a way. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was expecting to have to put like drainage pipe in, but you can totally tell this way. There's totally, assuming that's supposed to be like a drain or a manhole or something, and then there's just all these pipes. I don't quite get it, but I don't know, man. It's kind of weird.
That's how they wash the runway. They just flood it.
I mean, you never know, man. You never know.
Well, you know, like how sometimes like the ground will settle and yellow spots. They flood it. The water goes to the low spots, right? Therefore, it grows the concrete up.
Oh, yes.
Saw that on TikTok.
Because concrete definitely can grow.
Saw it on TikTok the other day.
Must be true then.
You didn't know concrete grows?
I did convince somebody of that back in the past.
I didn't believe it because it was on TikTok, but I saw it on Facebook later.
Are you talking about like how they mudjet concrete?
Yeah.
Like they put that, like, or they use that like foam underneath? Is that what you're talking about? Because that stuff's pretty cool, actually.
There's a company here around me that actually does that.
Vertical, I don't know. Do what kinds?
There's a company like really close to me that does that all over the place.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've seen that done before. That's neat.
They
But
drill
no,
like a half-inch hole into the concrete.
I used to know somebody once upon a time. Not gonna say who this person was, but I knew him, and we drove past a bank one time, and you know how the sprinkler system sometimes will like shoot the parking lot, right?
Yes.
And they're like, well, why is it doing that? I said, so the concrete can grow. And they're like, really? I was like, you betcha. And they, as sad as this sounds, they 100% believe me. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know this person anymore, for the record. And no, they do not have a BMW. Just gonna throw that out there ahead of time, you know. Go ahead and catch that one early before you guys go there, you know. Oh, yeah. At least I don't know if they have. I have no idea. I don't know. All right, you think we'll be able to do this without having to move our trucks back out?
I think so.
Since we don't actually have to fill 100% of it, you know. It's interesting. I like the different strats here. You went like maximum reach, and I'm like, nah, I'll start my truck.
Well, I can't get close to my truck.
Oh, that's true. Plus, this doesn't make sense. That way, we're not like, you know.
How can you get close to this truck?
Just the style of boom that thing is. It doesn't
my
like
pipe
to.
wants to like reattach itself.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I saw a TikTok video where they were they went to a house where one of these concrete pump trucks apparently had a collapse and fell through the house.
I've seen that before.
I think it was over across the pond. That or they all talked really funny for being Americans. I'm not sure which one,
Yes.
but They went back like 3 weeks after it happened, and like they were getting it removed from their house. Like that could be a problem.
Just casual crane drives down the road, parks,
Yeah.
lifts a concrete pumper out of your.
Like that's gonna
living
be an
room.
insurance claim, you know.
Helpful.
Oh, Carson, do you know the big yellow drivable cranes they use down at Starbase?
Yeah, the big like Grover ones.
That when they like put them up, they have those like booms that stick out backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's been one of those in my town,
Okay, same.
and I've never seen that big of a portable crane in person. It was incredible.
Oh, they're massive.
Although the sad part was when I saw it, like just the first part of the boom was up, and that was it.
It wasn't like
They weren't
an
like
eyesore.
using it. So
There's a lot of oil field here,
yeah,
so there's a lot of those big cranes here. Like
they're
put together.
they're using
oil
it
rig.
for a road project. We'll just say.
Well, those mobile cranes actually can lift a lot more than you think.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I think they brought in such a big crane to have reach more than the weight.
Yeah.
They're
'Cause
what they're moving is pretty heavy, I would assume, but not like, you know.
those road projects
Yeah.
have some weird places they have to reach from like where the truck can sit.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
have
we
a
did
que-
it. Look at us. Wow.
Wow. Where did like the last 5%?
See, we overpoured, and when they screeded it out, there was enough there.
Oh, was there an earthquake and it like shook it out?
Yeah, it settled it, you know. Yeah. Earthquake
Yeah,
to
like-
settle.
And you pour a pan of brownies and you just put all the batter in the middle and you just kind of shake
And
the
you
pan
drop
around
it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, best part is the glass chunks. Like the
Don't
crunch.
drop it that far, Carson.
You don't add glass chunks instead of like peanuts.
No.
Extra protein, Johnny.
The glass?
Yeah.
There ain't no protein in glass, bro. It's made from sand. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Wonder
so-
what died in that sand like forever ago.
yeah, so those mobile cranes. A company around me has a like 900-ton
Oh.
mobile crane.
That's cute.
It's pretty big for my area.
I'll
So-
have to, I have pictures. I don't know what like tonnage this crate is, but I do have pictures of it. It is pretty neat. That's all I know. I thought it was cool. The best was Dad's reaction, honestly. He like kind of freaked out. It was funny.
You know the booster that rolled out to Massey's the other night, Ben?
Sure. Yeah.
And cryo tested, it's coming back tonight.
Oh.
It looks like, because they've got a road closure and the SBMTs that took Booster 9 and its transport stand to the launch site headed back today.
Okay.
They dropped off the stand, put the SBMTs into like self,
Road mode. Yeah.
and then they just took off.
Oh wow.
Like an hour later, they probably made it to their destination, but you know,
Wow.
besides the point.
Is this a new farming sim update? No.
Yes.
There's
Escape? Never mind. No, it's not. It's called construction sim. I know you put Kappa, so I know you're joking, but you know, it's okay.
there's road closures from Sunday through Tuesday too, 8 to 8
Oh,
for testing
dang.
purposes. However,
Uh-huh.
don't feel like it's necessarily for
Yeah.
a static fire. Maybe a spin prime.
Yeah.
Because if you look at an aerial picture of the launch pad,
Mhm.
like half the concrete's actually in. There's
Oh.
a lot of rebar left.
Normal pizza, it is construction sim. What's going on, man? How you doing? Go betcha. So that's a 6-axle crane over there, by the way. The one that was in my town had 7.
So probably like a 500-ton.
I have no idea. I'll have to look at my pictures, see what it says. There were some numbers on it. I just don't remember what they are. We actually had like Wednesday when we went to the farm. It was just like the weirdest commute to the farm ever. First off, we didn't go like straight to the farm. We drove around for like an hour and a half before we went to the farm on Wednesday. We toured town, okay? Imagine if you could do road. That would be really cool if you could do this kind of construction in Farm Sim, yeah. I think this takes us to the conversation of just a game called, you know, Simulator. And it's all the simulators in one game. Construction sim, truck sim, farm sim, gas station sim, logging sim, which is also in farm sim. Just, you know, we've talked about this a lot, but like have a sim game that's just everything.
Essentially, a patient is sort of the like.
Oh.
They had to put stuff over the metal.
Oh, yeah. So they're not going to do like a static fire test or anything like that. Well, that's like that. I'll
be down there next week, by the way.
Do what?
I'll be down there next week.
Starbase?
No.
My house?
To you.
You're coming down here?
No.
Oh.
Constructions.
Oh. I thought you meant real life. I was like, wait a minute, what? Hey, you want to come to the farm and drive a tractor?
Sure.
Hey, bye, Guardsman. Have a good time. Tell the person you're going to hang out with us. What's up? I was really confused. Work life simulator. Yeah. Call it blue collar sim. How about that? Blue collar simulator. And it's just all the blue collar jobs out there. How about that, Chet? You betcha.
You have to buy a 2 terabyte hard drive just for it?
Yeah. Well, it's like flight sim. It's just constantly downloads.
Yeah. Every time you get like, you move about like 300 feet,
yeah.
It's a little more.
It's a loading screen.
Yeah. 20 minutes later, you can play for another 300
yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Is this a bush pilot runway? So this is runway number 2. We don't actually end up building the whole runway. It kind of magically places in between like where we're at now and well down there. It'll just magically put some more runway in. So yeah, we're not building like a international, you know, airport or anything here. We're not trying to build like, you know, I don't know. I took off out of Chicago O'Hare last night, so we'll say O'Hare. I don't know if that's an international airport, but yeah.
I think so. I know what LaGuardia is.
Yeah, I found some interesting stuff in northern Illinois last night in Flight Sim.
Did you know?
Yeah, I don't know if I should talk about it. I'm going to get put on a list, but it was kind of interesting.
I want to play Flight Sim.
Yeah.
And I want to go to
Bora Bora.
a certain spot in my state. I don't want to say because it's like giveaway kind of things.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can actually like.
So
if they have maps of it, I don't think they should have maps of it, kind of thing.
Let's put it this way. So I'm flying last night. Left Chicago O'Hare, was flying to Lambert, St. Louis, and I ended up not doing the whole flight because I went and played Fortnite instead. But anyway, I'm flying through northern Illinois, and I'm like, what is that? It's like I was south, like west of Chicago, along the Illinois River, and I'm just like, I don't understand what this is. I'm like, is this like a fish hatchery or like what is this, you know? And so I get looking on like Google Earth, like on my other screen, you know. It's a nuclear power plant. I'm like, I gotta flying over this.
I don't know if that one's technically illegal to show, we'll say.
I don't know. A lot of, I mean, the buildings in like compared to like Google, compared to like Flight Sim, are completely different, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's just like a lot of places, you know. Okay, bye, Carson. Lights. I don't know. I'm using an Xbox controller, and I think Black Cat, you are too, right?
Correct.
Yeah, Xbox controller is by far the best way to play this game. Over a keyboard, for sure. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a nuclear power plant, and I'm, like, flying over it multiple times in Flight Sim. I was like, I gotta quit doing this. I'm gonna get put on a list.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
We'll say similar to that.
Yep. Oh, flight sim. Yes, I use the Xbox controller for that as well. Yes, I sure do. I don't have like the yoke and the throttle and all that stuff. So, yeah. Although I do owe a shout out to Bear. He taught me. I never have known how to do this. He taught me how to trim out an airplane last night. I haven't really played that much flight sim, to be honest. And when I do, I just go in there and, like, you know, fly 747s through the arch. So, you know, I don't really, I don't take it too serious. We'll put it that way. I just have fun, you know. Oh, gotcha. Hello, person that's hanging out with Carson. I don't know if I'm allowed to say names. Hi. How's it going? Wow. All right. Wow. Carson's being held hostage. Carson, blink twice if you need help, buddy. Blink twice. But yeah, I just don't. Oh, I guess I can't run to that. That's 1,400 meters away. Okay. Guess I need to take the truck. Don't touch my truck. Where are we going? Well, we gotta go get some stuff. Concrete, probably, huh? Blink, blink. Who's the closest to you? Leonard? Can you drive to Carson's house? He needs help. I don't know if Leonard's here. Leonard's not here. Carson, you're in trouble. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not that bad, right? Oh. Touch my... Oh, I will scratch the truck. But yeah, so after flying over those a few times in northern Illinois, which they're very interesting, because I'm assuming there's like... It's just like the design of how they handle water, we'll say, was interesting and caught my eye from the sky for sure. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to quit talking about it now. But there might have been a couple of us TeamSpeak looking this up last night.
Oh, I think technically nuclear power plants are public information, we'll say.
Yeah.
Because they have to be.
Well, I have accomplices at least. It's not just me.
Yeah, mine unfortunately is not supposed to be public information.
Oh, okay. You can stop talking about it whenever you want. Yeah. It is all good. I feel like this is an off-stream conversation. I mean, you can fly over Area 51, so. Just saying. Of course, I would doubt that.
It's probably just a runway.
Yeah.
And maybe some fun things that they put in.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the buildings at my farm look nothing like they do in Flight Sim, so it's okay. Like, they look nothing unlike it. So it's all good. Alright, let's drive. By drive, I mean fast travel. Back to the airport. Which I still think is funny in this game. The airport that we're building, there's a mountain at the end of the runway. This one's not as bad as the American map, but like, it's still kind of right there. God, can I even get there right now? There's so much junk in the way. Oh, look, Wait, what happened to all the buildings? Where'd they go?
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Don't mind me, I'm just driving across your fresh asphalt.
I'm gonna have to repave that.
It's not even compacted yet.
Gonna have to rip it up, redo
That
it.
happens. I just locked up all my tires.
I heard that.
You betcha. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? I'm just a little too close. I don't know if it's gonna like it. I'd over a little bit. Alright. Let's unload these. Come on. Probably need to get the big crane in here too, because we gotta put all these out like all over the world here, so.
I think the big crane will reach from where it's at right now.
Probably.
I think.
Wouldn't surprise me. That thing does have reach for like Days. Days and days and days. But, you know, I never really, like the current flight sim, like whatever it's called, just flight sim. I didn't really take it that serious, right? And to me, it's like, okay, we're going to go take off from, let's say where I was flying last night, Chicago O'Hare. Fly to St. Louis. It's a 45-minute flight or something, I think it said. So once you get in the air, especially if you set up autopilot, what are you supposed to do for like 35 minutes? You know? And that's where it's like, I don't know. I'd rather go like sightseeing or like, you know, go fly through the arch because, you know, you can't do that in real life. But you can sure do it in flight sim. Like, that's what I'd rather do in that game. The next one, they're talking about having, like, actual tasks and, like, jobs and stuff you can do. I'm here for that.
I thought there was jobs in this one.
There might be, but I think they're going to expand on it, like, a lot.
Okay. Because I know there's a company you can set up, and people can join.
I didn't even know that. I don't know anything about that. That's cool.
But after that, I don't know.
Okay. But, like, be able to go put, like, water on a wildfire. I think that's
cool.
one of the trailers I've seen for the next one. It's like, that is going to be so much fun, especially if we can do that in multiplayer and get, like, a whole bunch of us flying, you know. That could be so much fun. Just saying. But we'll see. We'll see. If there is current missions, I didn't know that. I need to play more, honestly, and get like better at the game. So yeah. That's the part missing. It needs some kind of job, yeah. Look into Neo flying. Interesting. But I'm excited for the next one because I mean, realistically, what flight sim, what they have going, like it's an awesome game. It just yeah, I don't know. It just needs something to do, I guess. In a way. Although sightseeing is fun, you know. Sightseeing in the game can be a lot of fun, actually. I've definitely done a lot of that. But I cannot fly a helicopter. I have not figured that out yet. It's not easy. At least I don't think it is. Yeah. Don't think it's easy, chat, but that's all right. Oh, it's a mod, and it looks like they have forest fire elements. That's cool. That's really cool. Come on, crane. I have way too much cable out on this crane right now. This crane is way up in the air. I guess it's not a bad thing, but yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm like touching the sky right now.
5 miles in the sky later.
To infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear got nothing on me. Just saying. It's a free career mod. Okay. Interesting. See, that's one thing I've never done in Flight Sim either, is mess with anything modded. Because like I said, if I am going to play Flight Sim, that's the wrong direction, John. Quit doing the wrong thing. Either I'm going sightseeing or I'm just going to fly around like where I live, which again is kind of sightseeing. I like going and flying like highways. It's like, you know, fly to places based on roads is what I do. Or sometimes I'll go like fly train tracks or something like that. I'm kind of boring. I know, chat.
Oh. Here's a good question for you.
What's up?
In real life, have you ever seen the Air Force do drills on highways?
No.
Oh, it's awesome.
No. I've been to like an air show, but nothing like that.
No, yeah, not like that. Like near me, I think every year they do like A-10s.
I want to say I've seen a video of that.
Yeah, I have a couple. They fly A-10s and a couple like F-22s and stuff like that, and they land on a highway.
That's incredible. Yeah, I don't think we do that around here.
Yeah,
At least not that I'm aware of.
it's if you ever get the chance to like, if you hear one happening, go see it. It's pretty interesting to see.
Huh. Yeah, that would be.
Like to actually see how big those planes actually are.
Yeah. It's like the time we went to that air show and there was a Harrier. And we couldn't have been 1,000 feet from this Harrier. You know? And just screaming loud. My God, that Harrier was loud. Just throwing that out there. Way, way, way loud. But it was pretty cool. Although that day it was like 110 degrees. And like everybody was like dropping like flies at this flight show. Or air show. Flight show? Air show. They brought in a bunch of like city buses and just had them parked around for like cooling centers. You could just like take a minute. It didn't really help. There were people dropping like flies that day.
All like how it says is I'm 100% done, right?
With that,
it hasn't moved from 98% for me.
Oh, it's doing that again for you?
Yeah.
Probably once you leave the area, right? Or have you?
I just got to the end because it didn't tell me I was done until now.
No.
Actually, it still hasn't even told me I'm done yet.
Interesting. Come on.
I think I have to get a roller.
Yeah. Oh, do we not have them here?
They're
probably down the
out
road.
on this side of the map.
One eternity later.
Not a fast travel.
Take the truck. Go get both of them. It's a joke. I'm almost done here. I got like 5 more to go. And then it's time for a coffee break. You can tell by the way it is that it's time for a coffee break. You know, between this and Satisfactory, I consume a lot of coffee. I don't consume any coffee in real life, but in video games, I consume coffee, that is. Kind of funny, actually, now that I think about it. There was some other game, too, the other day. What was I looking at? Oh, that was in Derail Valley. There's a coffee cup in there, too.
Was there?
Yeah. It must be within the first, like, 3 minutes of the game, because that's about as far as I got.
Oh, yeah, it's in the offices.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, when it told me to put the little, like, switcher doodad computer thingy on the ground, I just was like, this is dumb, and I quit. Why do you need to put this on the ground? I want it. But I didn't realize, I guess they charge you for it later?
No.
No? I don't know.
No.
I was annoyed.
Yeah, you just continue. Basically.
Yeah.
You're in the tutorial part.
So, well aware.
Yeah, I think it wants you to pick it back up, like right after you put it back on the ground.
I don't know. I got frustrated because I was... Yeah, it's all good.
It takes a minute to get used to, but the game is fun.
All right. From what Trent and Leonard and... Well, you've been playing it. Who else has been playing it? Barry, you've been playing it too? I want to say maybe. All you guys have been playing it.
Yeah, it's...
All right.
It definitely takes a minute to get used to.
Can I use the...
I don't think so.
Use the bulldozer to compact it?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Compact the asphalt. Let's go. That'd be funny, actually. Alright, well, no, I can't fast travel, though. Okay, hang on. Zoom in. There we go. It was locking on you and not like, you know, the job site.
Interesting.
Come on. Just catch the paint. No big deal. Don't mind me.
It's the same way I went out.
You hit the truck too.
No, I didn't hit anything actually.
Skilled operator, huh? What's that like? All right, turn on. Let's go. Gotta get this seam real good, otherwise that's gonna be awkward when you come in for landing and you hit that, blow a tire or something, right? It's not a thing, chat. At least not in this game. At least not in this game. Let's go, come on. I was driving the roller. I'm falling off the edge over here. There we go. Much better. That's interesting though. I might have checked it out for Flight Sim, because to me that's what's missing in the game, is something to do. I don't know. Just my thing. Although, you know, flying a 747 through the arch is kind of fun, okay? Or, actually, I found a DC-3. There's a DC-3 in there these days. I'm sure it's been there for a while. But that is fun to fly, because it's kind of slow. And pretty, like, forgiving. You can just kind of do what you want. It's a good time. And it goes through the arch quite well. Let's fly that bad boy right through there. Yeah, bet. But it's a good time. Definitely a good time.
Oh, so you don't remember how last week the back roller on these things didn't roll?
Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, they roll now.
Yeah, it's totally working. Now, in fairness, they did have that huge update earlier this week.
I seen that.
I think that was Tuesday. It was a healthy one.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that was one of the things they fixed. I wonder if they saw it on their stream last week and they're like, hey, need to fix that for John the Voice, you know? That's totally what happened, chat. Don't. You betcha. 100% guaranteed. You bet. All right, so chat, I almost played, who here remembers that game, not Captive Industry, Automation Empire? Who remembers that game? I played it a few times on stream. It's a good time. Yeah, Jacob. So I have a map set up on there, right? And I've always had this thing of like, kind of the end goal in that game, because there really is no end goal because they quit development on the game. So like, whatever. But I have this map set up where everything's unlocked and I destroyed everything I built. So I have tons of money and everything's unlocked. And I've always wanted to kind of take that map and build it back up with the intent of sending a rocket, because the rocket's kind of the end goal right now. Sending a rocket of each finished product. So have just like a huge rocket garden and sending all these rockets. I almost did that tonight. Almost started that process. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everything's unlocked, which took, that takes a fair bit of time to get to that point in that game. But it's a fun little game. I thought about it. There's actually something else too that I was hinting at with Carson earlier. There's something else we might be doing. Maybe next Friday we'll do that. Or on Monday. I don't know. One of those.
Factorio?
No. No. Yeah, that's just, we'll just casually jump in and play for a little bit, not lose our lives. Yeah.
There's 52 hours of a map. No.
Yeah, in like a week. No. Yeah. I would never do something like that.
That took me like a month and a half to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of AFK time. It wasn't necessarily how you're supposed to play the game.
Oh. We gotta AFK a bunch. We gotta do it in the winter. It's too hot out here right now.
Actually, that game...
It doesn't really run your computer, yeah. Right?
Phenomenally, yeah.
Okay.
It's not very resource dependent.
Can I host a server of that?
Shorty
Yes.
3233 just resubscribed for 19 months.
Shorty, welcome back for 19 months. Appreciate the resub. How's it going? I need to order parts one of these days for that PC I keep talking about.
Yes, you do.
I should probably do that soon, huh?
It's I think I've seen like servers with like 500 people.
Yeah, that would be no thank you. No, I'm good.
It has its points. We'll put it.
Hey,
let's
sometimes in Satisfactory when we had like what 5-6 of us, that was too much. Just saying.
say.
Too much.
The Satisfactory maps are small though.
Well, okay, fair play. Fair play.
When you have to fight aliens,
Oh,
more people sometimes better.
forget that that's a thing in that game.
You can turn them off. You don't have to have them on.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I really haven't watched or like looked into that game too much.
It's there's like 2 mods I really recommend to use.
Huh?
This kind of make the game better.
Isles, what are you testing? What's up, bro? How's it going? Yeah, it's, I don't know. Although Satisfactory kind of, I don't know, that kind of popped back up on my radar the other day. John was talking about it. Jonathan? He's been playing it a bunch. Like, you know. I don't know. I play it again. I probably, I don't know. I don't really want to start over. That's the thing. And
I'm just gonna wait for update 8 to come out before I play again.
probably the strat, to be honest.
And I don't know if the group I play with is gonna restart or not.
Yeah. Jacob, you're playing Satisfactory right now? Nice. Very nice. That's awesome. We're done. We're done. All right. Let's drive. Or get caught on those concrete slabs. Okay. Isles, I see a Kappa from you. And I don't see anything. Hang on, Isles. Cheat stuff. Wow. Isles, I see a test. I see comments from you. Yeah. Alright. Drive. Get out of here. El Diablo, what's going on? This is part of the airport expansion, it's called. And we're on the European map currently because we've already done this on the American map. We're on the European map and we are wrapping up the runway part 2. So part 1 was actually that part down there. And this is part 2 down here. And we are, as soon as we move some equipment, we're done with this part. And then we'll be on to, I think it's the hangar next. Not sure. All right, Niles, gotcha. All right, so we gotta listen to the lady chat and see what kind of nonsense she has to say this time. She's not as bad as the dude in the American map for the airport, but she's a little left field too. So let's listen in, chat. Here we go.
Good news. The safety inspector has left the field with a defeated expression. A good thing. Now we can turn our attention to the hangar. Unfortunately, the small wooden cabins had to give way to the runway. Yes, they were old and ramshackle, but I used to enjoy spending summers here. These bungalows served as my hiding place from my annoying brother, who never got tired of being a pain in the neck to me and other kids, even here at summer camp. But let's not get into that. It's not good for my blood pressure.
All right, lady. Good talk. Good talk. Making a joke about Flight Sim and another game. I don't know. I guess maybe I didn't see it. All right, so we have a runway, y'all. I want it. Guess we can't skip this. Okay. All right, so there's the runway. Now we got to go back into jobs, and that's not what I want. There we go. the DLC, and now we're going to build the hangar. $1.1 million. We've already done this on the America map, so it's pretty much the same thing, but might as well. All right, where's that truck? Where's the... Wait, where'd the truck go? Oh, it's back there. I can't find it.
How about look through a little more things? Ah, there it is.
It's there somewhere. Oh. Yeah, Niles, that comment definitely didn't come through. That is true. I probably shouldn't fly through the arch a bunch either, huh? But it's fun. And see, you know, video games are for things you can't do in real life, like fly through the arch.
I mean, you can fly through the arch.
Oh, you can. You're going to jail.
Ah.
Yeah.
Stipulations.
For like not a little bit of time either, for like a long time. There actually has been people, by the way, that have done it.
Do you want me to talk to her, by the way?
Talk to who?
The lady?
Oh, we gotta talk to her again, don't we? Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm buying material. My bad. I'm getting ahead of ourselves here. Alright. Check out. Let's go. If you talk to her, does it pop up for me too, I guess?
Go
ahead. Do it.
There we go.
I can't hit A though. Okay.
In case you were wondering about my nostalgia for this place being torn
Wasn't.
down, can you believe that this was my old summer camp? Sad but true. They had tried to preserve the old buildings, but it had become too dangerous here. So this is where the hangar should be built. It needs not only weatherproofing, but also a custom-made folding gate that will allow the maximum span of our machines to pass through. Finally, there must be an aircraft turntable inside, on which the sports machines can be rotated towards the entrance. A clever design. I'm very curious to see how it turns out.
I like how she's hyping up her own. She's like, a clever design. It's like, whatever, lady, shut up.
Yeah, I don't know how,
She thinks you're listening, but you have your sound canceling protection. Yeah. I'm wearing hearing protection, just like smiling and nodding along with what she says. Yeah, yeah. You betcha. That's true. That is funny. I'm not gonna lie. There used to be grass cutting customers I would have that I would leave my hearing protection on to talk to. Yeah. What?
the turntable for aircraft. Don't know how well that actually.
It looks really cool when it's
that way.
done. If you did, I don't know if you saw it on the other map.
Somewhat.
It looked really cool. She sure thinks it's a good idea. Just saying. She thinks it's the best idea of all time. Alright, chat, we gotta play Crane Sim. Everybody's favorite game. Or something. Come on. And then we put like one of these next to it. Hell. You betcha. Wow. Let's do that again. And again. And oh yeah, did I say it? Try it again. Wow. Brain Tetris. You know, I don't know about you, Niles, but I indeed did grow up playing an awful lot of Tetris. Okay. We had a Tetris game for PlayStation 1. And I played a lot. Actually, a game I'd play with my mother. She enjoyed it. She would play Tetris with me. It had multiplayer. Local co-op, you know? Not co-op, but it was like versus. Oh, yeah. We used to play Tetris. I'd hook up the PlayStation in the living room and we would play Tetris. It was pretty lit, bro. Deep Claws, what's going on? Welcome. Lagerbert, how's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Welcome in. Oh, turn that way. This game looks insane. This game is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It is a lot of fun. I talk about all the time when I first started playing the game. I didn't really know how much I was gonna like it because I'd never actually played a construction sim in the past. Never played any of them, and I was like, I don't know if I'll like it, but you know, I'll give it a shot. Give it a shot, man. I'm all about it. Owen been busy. Well, I hope it's good busy, Lagerbert, not bad busy, you know? Hope it's all good, man.
I made it to the highway?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna doze around the highway.
why? Did you go airborne?
I went through the map.
Oh. You have a history of doing that, like twice now in the past week. 2 weeks.
Yeah. Apparently this map just doesn't like me.
Oh, man. So it still has some issues, like putting people through maps.
Oh, that's...
It's pretty common. But you know, what game doesn't have little quirks to it anymore, right? Every game has something.
What did I just do?
All right, I don't know that I have anything that'll fit back there, do I? Need one of these if possible.
So, I made a mound of dirt.
Better than a jar of dirt.
Nah, I'd rather have a jar of dirt right now.
Never seen the movies, but I know the reference.
They're good movies.
Actually, I saw that reference on TikTok today. It's kind of like not funny, but kind of funny at the same time, the reference, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because it was like kind of morbid. I don't want to say it. Never mind. Never mind. It was funny, but like, yeah. A little dark humor, you know. Put it that way. Come on. Oh, go over one little nub. Come on. There you go. You betcha. Trailer. Words are hard. Trailer Tetris skills are on fleek tonight, alright, chat? This is gonna be the best trailer load of stuff you've ever seen. Or something. Not actual, but you know. Better than a couple weeks ago where I had to like unstack the entire trailer and redo it. Yeah. Y'all raged at me a little bit, so had to fix it. Too bad. Trent.
Trent and Zach just resubscribed for 64 months, painting lanes on a monitor 20 feet at a time.
Oh, Trent's out farming in a field right now. That's what he's doing. He's painting lines on a monitor 20 feet at a time. Got it. Trent, thanks for the 64-month resub for tier 2. Appreciate it. I had to really think about it. I'm like, I saw what he was doing today on Snapchat. Transfarming, GL. That's what he's doing. Very confused there, Trent. Thank you. What else is new, though? John's confused. That's what Trent's doing. Wow. What are you rotary hoeing, or what are you doing, Trent? Man, around here, you couldn't get in the field if you wanted to right now. Like, all the crops are really tall. What's not shredded up from the hail the other day, but... Hashtag RIP to the pumpkins. But hey, that's okay, because I got my tractor put back together in one piece the other day, so, you know. That was exciting, not gonna lie. And then we ran the tractor for like 2 seconds, and I ran out of fuel. In our little tiny fuel tank that we have on there right now. Tiny little fuel tank. We'll get the right one put on someday. Maybe Sunday. Hopefully soon. That's all I know. Oh, this is wider than I thought it was. No. I thought this was the same width as like these other ones. Can't have that, chat. Hang on. Can't have that. There you go. Yeah, well. There we go. That is a load on a trailer, y'all. Ah, bear. Just wow. I don't know who she is, but she sure says a lot. Oh, I forgot we had to dig rope. Is it quote it's quote topsoil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the other thing we have to dig so much for, the tower. The control tower. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is it just me, or do you notice like the little hills of dirt?
Or are they back for you?
No, like right where you're standing right now, how it goes up.
Uh-huh.
That's from me turning with the dozer.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when is that a thing?
I don't know, the cat dozer was doing it.
Do we have another dozer out here besides the big one?
No.
Well, we're about to change that.
I do hit every once in a while like a immovable rock or something.
Okay.
But it's not as bad as it used to be.
I gotcha. That's good. That is good. We're able to play trains today, Trent. Nice. All right. I still need to give that game another shot. I need to probably like be in TeamSpeak while I do it too, so the experts can tell me how it's done.
As it'll help. I had a couple questions when I started too.
Yeah. Would not surprise me anyway. You're saying if I do like 360 no scopes, I'm gonna pile dirt up?
I don't know. I was slightly churning and it was making dirt like a pier underneath me.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's just like a cat dozer thing or
Could
what.
be. Could be. Bro cultivating the beans before they close. Gotcha, Trent. Okay. I forget that's a thing you guys do. Nobody's cultivated beans. Elevated beans. Elevated as well. Yeah. Since like the mid 90s here, probably. Maybe like one guy once. Yeah. There's a guy that doesn't really use chemical too much, and I think he's probably the last one that actually did it. I think he's finally learned that, like, Either you're going to spend all summer out in a soybean field or you're going to use chemical. $110,000 rain before you. Wow. Dang. Just realized there's something that... Does your dozer have that too? Something that comes through the blade when you angle it hard to the left? There's like a little shackle or something that totally comes through the blade.
I think that's just your eyes.
Right.
Oh, yeah, no, man.
Is it there?
Yeah.
That's,
It doesn't do it when you go to the right. Nope.
that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, no, I know, Trent. You're going organic. That's why you're doing it. I gotcha. I gotcha. There's not a, it's just not a thing here, so I forget sometimes that it's a thing y'all do. Yeah, it's all good though. Actually, the guy I'm talking about, he only grows soybeans too. Yeah, I got Trent.
Strongest piece of plastic in there.
Do what?
The little like white barricades around the light tower.
Yeah.
Strongest piece of plastic in the world.
They were 3D printed. Or something. Oh, that's good. You get to use a tractor with air conditioning. That's awesome. That's good. Would suck without air conditioning. Just throwing that out there. And I watched a video last night. Speaking of AC, different AC, not air conditioning, but Alice Chalmers. I watched a YouTube video from Machinery Pete last night, and it was this Alice Chalmers collection that was going up for auction. This is from years ago, apparently. And, man, this guy had Alice Chalmers. They were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It was kind of insane, this collection this guy had accumulated over the years. A lot of low hour stuff too, which is just awesome. Awesome to see. So it was an awesome video. Would have loved to have been at that auction, but it was like way up in Minnesota or something. And like 10 years ago. So, it was good. That was an efficient push right there. You got a lot done right there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think my controller, one of my triggers depresses better than the other one, we'll say.
Oh.
So my dozers tend to, I think I have to use the tracks, they end up going kind of sideways. It's a little weird.
I have a hard time keeping stuff straight. I won't lie with the dozer.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just the 2-track thing. So
Yeah.
it just
Depends
throws me
like
off a little.
how aggressive you're pushing. For me, like second pass, I noticed it's way worse. First pass, first pass is worse to keep stuff straight. Second pass isn't bad. Yeah. Just because you're pushing more dirt.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just not too terrible, but yeah, it's noticeable sometimes.
Oh, you got it. All right. Was wondering if you were gonna get it right there or not. All right, yep. We're in a bulldozer. We can go where we want, do what we want. You betcha.
I do kind of like that they did bulldozers right in this game, we'll say.
Yeah.
Somewhat right.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, the controls suck. It's like, just give them time. You'll get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
You got front suspension, Trent? Nice. This guy that had this collection of tractors, he actually had the last Alice Chalmers to roll off the assembly line. Literally the last tractor, and I was like, dang. That's kind of cool.
Must be pretty expensive
I would assume
for
it
a
would have been.
collector item.
Leonard21 just resubscribed for 50 months.
Leonard, welcome back for 50 months. That's tier 3 to appreciate it, sir. How's it going? Welcome in. Oh, you're not going to drive it?
I went to the fuel station.
Oh.
I don't need it, but we're going to be doing a lot of it.
Yeah. Just a little bit. The guidance. All right, Trent. Gotcha. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we have to go in cab. It's just the rules. I don't make up the rules. I just, you know, I just live the life. Okay. Although, what is on my? What is clicking? Why is it? What is that clicking sound? I don't. Whoa! Did you know you could go out the window? Like
No.
go in the cab, turn your head all the way to the left. Didn't know you could do that. Am I stuck? Really? I'm an excavator. I shouldn't ever be stuck. Well, okay, we're just gonna dig a hole there, don't we? Okay. That's awkward. I don't know what the clicking sound is. I don't have my hazards on. Hello.
Hi.
I can't get over this little hill. Oh.
I have no problems.
We might need to buy some parts.
Nah. You scratch my fresh coat of paint?
It happens. Right, let's see if we can make it over this little hill. Yay! Alright, which one are you digging? The one on where you're at, or are you digging this other one?
Yeah, I'll take the one I'm at. I was just trying to line myself up a little bit.
10 for. But yeah, it was cool. The last Alice chopper that came off the line was a 6070 or something, I think it was. A little 70 horsepower tractor. And they actually wrote on the slow moving vehicle sign on the back, like whoever was on the line that day just like wrote in Sharpie, like what the model was, what time it was, the date, last tractor off the line. It was
kind of cool.
It was very interesting. That was kind of sad because it did say, like, you know, Deutz on it. Because at that time they were calling them Deutz Alice tractors, not just Alice Chalmers. But still, it was kind of cool. And I didn't realize, apparently, when Deutz bought Alice, they actually had their dealers go out and just take a sticker that said Deutz Alice and stick it over the Alice Chalmers sticker on the side of tractors that they already had out on the lot. So, kind of interesting. Which I know that 8010 my grandpa had, one of the reasons he bought that thing was because it didn't say Deutz on it. It said Alice on it still. And the story I always heard is it was one of the last, at least that our local dealer had, that didn't say Deutz on it. And that's why Grandpa bought it. He didn't want that Deutz name on there. He was not about it.
I wonder if you could pull that sticker off.
Probably. I mean, it literally was just like a bumper sticker just stuck over the actual decal.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
probably a little bit of heat and go slow and probably.
Yeah, you
pull
could
it
probably
right
get it off her. Just thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, this guy had, and everything he had, man, had been all. There was a couple of them that were still original, but they weren't afraid to like take tractors apart, and paint them, and make them absolutely beautiful again. It was insane collection. But most people that have a collection like that aren't afraid of, you know, restoring, spending money on their stuff. So pretty cool. Are you supposed to stay inside the lines or just dig wherever you want?
I'm just taking wherever I can to get on grade.
So if we wanted to, we could have a dump truck here and we could load the dirt and we could haul it to a site and dump it, or we could use like, they have like basically a kind of a cheater menu where you can just sell the contents of a dump truck or build the dump truck with dirt or gravel or sand. So we could do that, or we can just pile it off to the side and the job will take care of it kind of for us. Having said that, if we wanted to pile it over here and then say bring in a wheel loader and like scoop this back up, we could do that too. A lot of times we will haul out our dirt, or at least load it into the truck and then like sell it. But there's two of us in here and we have 2 excavators, so we might as well just, you know, pitter patter with the excavators is the way that I see it. So
It would also help if we were kind of closer together, we'll say too.
well, yeah. But I mean, we could have, say you had 4 people, then okay. The other thing is like, you know, the more people you have, sometimes you're looking for jobs in a way, because there's not always jobs for 4 people. Really, 2 people is pretty good in this game. Sometimes 3 is nice to have. 4 tends to be overkill in my opinion, though, a lot of times. So yeah, so if what I'm saying is you're looking for a job, so hey, sit in the dump truck and empty the dump truck when I fill you up. That's kind of when you're looking for jobs, you know. So the good thing is it gives you options, and there's multiple ways that you can go about it if you want. Cheat. I wouldn't say it's a cheat. It's just they allow you to do this, so why not just do it? But as you notice, it's a feature, yeah. But as you notice, like that line of dirt that we left from the dozer there before, sometimes the leftover dirt actually gets in your way. So you have to you'll end up having to move it a second time. But most likely, once we get this dug, the job will clean up a bunch of this dirt for us. The game will just magically make it disappear, so. Yeah. It's kind of a whole thing. But like I said, we could totally scoop it up. It is worth a few dollars to sell it by the dump truck load. It's worth more if you actually like drive it to the facility, which from here, where's the nearest one? Is that? Yeah, so we'd have, actually, that's not even that far. You just go like up and then across over to here, and this is where you can just like dump it off and stuff. You can buy and sell dirt, gravel, and sand. So, and you get your concrete at that facility too, and I think maybe your asphalt too.
I believe so.
I think it's kind of a one-stop shop for all that kind of stuff. So, but, you know, like I said, with having 2 of us in here, and you know, I mean, yes, we could load it and do all that, but it's kind of nice just to pitter patter and get the job done too. Because frankly, whoever sits in the dump truck, it's kind of a boring job. And yeah, I don't mind doing it, but it gets I rather run an excavator, you know. Just saying. Much rather run the excavator and build giant piles of dirt. Just because I can. Apparently I just keep dumping in the same spots. And we don't have to get the trench perfect either. We do have our mission set to like the highest completion percentage that we have to get to like actually move on. You can have it, there's 3 different difficulties basically. We always run ours on like high, which would be like the hard mode in a way. So you have to complete more percentage of the job before it'll like complete it for you. Now, having said that, you don't actually have to complete it all. Doesn't have to be perfect. But if they did that, this game would become very, very, very tedious.
I don't know how much I played the game then.
Right. Although, like, pouring a concrete slab, I would like to at least have to have concrete everywhere. Maybe not all the way up to grade 100%, because, like, that's kind of hard to do sometimes. But
Yeah.
at least let me, like, fill the whole pad up.
That wouldn't be too bad, but just like the
Excavating.
excavations are kind of finicky sometimes.
Yeah, I tend to not dig far enough out a lot. So,
Yeah, I don't disagree with that sometimes.
like as you look down my row and you see red dots back up the way on the edges, like, well, might take another scoop or two up there, you know. That's all right. It happens. Definitely happens.
I would like to have jobs where you have to put like the giant dumpster looking things, we'll say,
Okay.
that have no floors in them.
Oh, like trench boxes.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Put those in as you dig down.
Yeah, you'd have to dig. Yeah. Yeah, a trench like this you're not going to worry about, but like a trench bigger that you put a person into.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what is that called? I know the name.
Yeah, see, I was basically the same thing. Like, I know the name of it, but don't remember it right this minute.
I remember we had our sewer replaced on our house years ago. And our house, when it was originally built, was on septic. So our sewer pipe goes out the back of our house, and we have a full basement. So it goes out under the, footing and everything. So it's deep. And it goes out the back of our house, and then it used to take right 90 degree, and then go around the corner of the house, another 90 degree, and then out to the street finally. It's a long run. When we had that replaced, they came in with this big backhoe, and they dug the china, and like on the end of the house, of course you had the house on one end, so you're not, you could just dig kind of close to that and it's not going to hurt anything. Obviously you don't want to dig underneath the foundation and stuff, but you could dig pretty close. On the other side of the trench was a tree, and we told them, we're like, we don't want to get rid of the tree, we want to keep our tree. And man, they got so many pieces of plywood and all these basically jacks to put in there overnight, because they couldn't dig the trench out nearly as big as they wanted to because of this tree, and they were so nervous about that trench falling in on them.
I mean, rightly so.
Well, okay, they weren't worried about it falling in on them. They were worried about it collapsing overnight, because it had to stay open for a day for the city inspector to come out and inspect the whole project.
Yeah, they also probably had to do it for OSHA things though too.
Probably, but this company didn't listen to OSHA. It was like Bubba and his buddy, okay, that came out. It was actually Dad's boss's cousin that did the job for us, and then his helper. It was yeah, it was something.
See, basic rule of thumb is every 4 foot, either you have to step it back 2 feet.
Yeah.
Or the.
Yeah. Oh, where they could, like in the middle of the front yard and out here in the backyard, that trench was huge at the top. And actually on the end of the house there where that tree was, we have a fence, a 3 foot tall chain link fence. It's a pretty good way away from where they dug, but the pile of dirt was so high, it went straight up that 3 foot fence, and then it was a pile beyond that. It was kind of interesting. It was a wreck. It was a mess. Our yard was messed up for a long time. It still kind of is, actually. Could use some grading. Some settling has happened over the years,
Yeah.
Some settling to be expected. But it was quite a mess. And then I remember him telling my dad, before the project, he's like, oh yeah, whatever clay pipe we dig out, because we were replacing clay with PVC, of course. He's like, oh yeah, we'll clean up all the clay pipe. And I just remember my dad be like, oh, okay, that sounds good. They didn't care at all about clay pipe when they were backfilling. They would just be, back there. When they dug it out, they just dug it out, obviously with the backhoe, and it just went into the piles of dirt. And then when it came time to backfill, they didn't care. We were picking up clay pipe in our yard forever. Because, of course, it wasn't just on the bottom. It was everywhere. So all throughout. It was pretty bad. What am I stuck on right now?
Probably the edge.
I'm on the edge. I am stuck on the edge a little bit here, huh? Do some pushing with my arm. Which doesn't really work in this game, by the way. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, the bucket kind of it phases just a little bit.
Like, I should totally be able to push myself right now.
But I think you're fully extended on your stick though.
I'm stuck though. Like legitimately, I am stuck. Can I drive forward? I can't.
I was coming to get you.
I had to reset. I couldn't move. I couldn't move at all. Imagine. Lanner, you don't even play this game. So you're right. It couldn't be you. Oh, goodness. I was probably stuck on that pile of dirt I made earlier. That's what I was stuck on.
Yes. Yes, you were.
Okay.
I don't know how you were stuck on it.
I know. It's magic. Wait, do you play this game, Leonard? No shot. You're too busy driving a train. Too busy driving a train, sir. You have... Oh, he's here to yell at me. Hi, Leonard.
Run.
Hi.
How were those storms last night, by the way?
Missed them.
You missed them, really?
I mean, like, we got rain, but like I was asleep.
Oh, I was watching them on radar, and they look kind of real. Alright.
No hail, I think. Just
All right.
inch or in at my house. Like at work, we got like 1.5 inches.
I saw 1.5 inches, yeah, from that area. You've played 11.9 hours, huh?
I have.
Wow. Color me surprised. It's not a train or a golf, so golf game, you know.
I haven't
There's
played
anything
that much train sim or Derail Valley.
You play more than I do.
Yeah, I've only played it.
It doesn't take much.
Only played it 38 hours. Thank you very much.
Really?
Really?
Wow. We have an absolute wreck going on here with dirt, don't we?
Oh, I'm surprised you got stuck on everything else, but you didn't get stuck on my piles of dirt I put behind you.
That's okay. Let's see, you're 99%. All right, I don't need to help you. Backing up. Probably gonna run into something too. I don't want dirt in my bucket. Get out of my bucket. Go away. Can't dump it out here.
You can. It's just it's not dirt.
What do I have?
It's not real.
Oh, is it? It's just a little stuck mud, maybe.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
break
we'll go
out
with
a
mud.
hammer. Maybe a fire hose. Something like that. We did it. Oh, see, by the way, chat, look, all the dirt's cleaned up. Isn't that magic? So, yeah, if you want to go like full sim, you can definitely do that. Or if you want to kind of be a little cheaty with it, you can do that too. Doesn't matter. Enhanced realism or something, right? Something like that. All right, we need some greens and the concrete forms.
You know, I'm surprised there's no mods for this game yet.
I don't know. Never tried to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't think they were gonna enable mod support. I think.
Oh, really?
Right?
I
I think we looked at that on the roadmap. Like they were going to allow like maybe map mods, but nothing else.
I think you're right. Yeah, I remember that now. Kind of sad. Kind of sad.
Such is life.
It happens, right?
That it does.
What is going on here? Oh, I was confused of which hook was mine. Trent has 20 hours in Derail Valley. Nice. Nice, nice. Like I said, I'll give it another shot. Maybe when I'm not Grumpy.
Not the right one?
No, that's mine. Go away.
Yeah,
Oh.
like you need to just skip the tutorial, just get in a train and drive, and you'll be hooked in like 13 and a half seconds.
Wow.
I've met you. I know how it
You've
works.
met me? Wait.